Welcome to my top 10 most anticipated and noteworthy comics for May 14th, 2025. I'm Mike Spider Slayer. Welcome back to Comic Book Corner 2.0. If you love daily comic book content, you like me helping you make decisions on what comic books to buy, guys, hit that subscribe button. And also, if you've ever considered becoming a member of my YouTube channel, super easy. Just go ahead onto that home screen, hit that join button, and once you do, you have 3 different tiers to choose from, and as low as 99 cents gets you early access to my videos. You get stickers for your comments, you get monthly badges to let others know how long you've been a member for, so it's much appreciated. All right, guys, so let's dive into the book that is on the hot seat, and that goes to Supergirl. This is issue 1. So this is a brand new Supergirl series written and illustrated by Sophie Campbell. Now, I have not read Supergirl in quite some time, and I'm not going to lie, there's been some of them have not been that great, at least ongoing series anyway. So we're going to see what this book has to offer. This is the summer of Superman after all. We got the movie coming out. We got all these other Superman books coming out. So I'm definitely giving this one a try. It's 32 pages for the price of $4. It's the book that's on the rise. This one goes to Red Hulk issue 4. Now, this is a book that has been slowly, getting better for me. I love this story that takes place under the One World Under Doom banner. And you can say that there's a lot of tie-ins to events that don't work, and I agree. But this one is fun as we get Thunderbolt Ross trying to escape the prison of Dr. Doom. At first, his Doom bots are the ones that are trying to contain him and capture him, but they can't capture him. So it looks like Lord Emperor Doom is going to have to take matters in his own hands, and he's teaming up, and Thunderbolt Ross is teaming up with Machine Man and Deathlock. It makes for a very fun series. I really enjoy it. This one is 32 pages for the price of $4. All right, officially kicking off the top 10 now. Number 10, we have Star Wars Jedi Knights issue 3. This is pretty much the only ongoing book that I'm reading right now when it comes to the Star Wars universe. We're getting a new Star Wars book being released. I don't know if it's this particular comic book week or not, but it's coming around the corner. And it looks like we have Qui-Gon Jinn and Obi-Wan Kenobi doing battle against gigantic monsters. So if you're like the prequel fans here, this is something that you might really enjoy. I'm definitely going to check this out. I've thoroughly enjoyed issues 1 and 2, and we're going to see what the series continues to offer. So this one is 32 pages, and this one is $4. Coming in at number 9, we have I Was a Fashion School Serial Killer. This is issue 2. So in the first issue, we get to learn about this girl whose name is Rini, if I stand corrected. And she's like a fashion designer. And she's got accepted to this high-profile fashion school. But little do you know that there's this secret behind her designs. And it's used with living flesh, and she has this thing where she has to kill people, and it's weird. It's really weird, but I really enjoyed it. And this is the same writer that actually writes that series Plastic and Furry. I thought it was this furry comic book. I forgot what it was called off the top of my hand, but it's really good, and I think you should read it, especially if you want something different. So 32 pages, $4. Coming in at number 8, we have Wolverine issue 9. So if you're looking to jump on Wolverine, now is the time to do it, as this starts off a brand new story arc. And this is something that has to do with Wolverine's past, okay? So I think this is a good time to jump on. It's legacy numbering 401, and this one is 32 pages for the price of $5. Coming in at number 7, we have Green Lantern Corps. This is issue 4. I've enjoyed the Green Lantern Corps. I like seeing all the different Green Lanterns back in the book again. they've been trying to find out a way to get maybe other core members together, or try a way to, I guess, assemble the batteries once again so the emotional spectrum can be stable. And in the last issue, or the last two issues with that matter, is that we've had to see them come across the Red Lanterns, which was really a lot of fun. And if the Red Lanterns don't have any type of power source, they would have died. So you wind up getting to see the Green Lanterns like capture them and put them in science cells and preserve them until they can put together their battery. So very curious to see like what's in store for this series going forward. And will we put together these batteries again? I don't know. We'll see. 32 pages, $4. Coming in at number 6 is a brand new series. I think this one is done by a bunch of different writers, and I think James Tynion is behind this as well. And this one is called Exquisite Corpses Issue 1. For some reason, this book is getting a lot of buzz. It's kind of like a Hunger Games type of thing where every 5 years on Halloween, the wealthiest families in America play a game, and 12 of the deadliest people in the world are dropped into a small town with just one goal: last killer standing wins. That sounds freaking cool, right? Like, why would you not want to read that and see what's in store for this comic book? Sounds great. And this first issue is 64 pages for $5. I feel like that's good value nowadays. All right, here we go. Top 5. You might be a little bit surprised that this is lower on the list, but I feel like there's other books that were, better for me that I'm excited about. And number 5 is Absolute Batman. This is issue 8. This continues the second part when it comes to the Mr. Freeze storyline. Mr. Freeze is much different in this world. He likes to decontort his body, and he'll touch you and he'll drain your body of its warmth and whatnot. We wind up getting to see a murder in the last issue, and they're trying to figure out what happens there. And we'll see. And then they keep hinting things with the Joker in here. So will we actually see the Joker in this book? Time will tell. We shall see. But nevertheless, Absolute Batman is a phenomenal story. 28 pages, $5. Coming in at number 4. I'm excited about this. Not sure what to expect. People are going to be buying this book because there's a lot of blind bag stuff going on. I think I'm getting 3 copies myself. This is Invincible Universe Battle Beast. This is issue 1. So if you're familiar with Invincible and you know who Battle Beast is, you're going to want to check out this character and what's in store, what adventures is in store for him. I remember Battle Beast back from when I read Invincible when it originally came out. And again, there's a bunch of variant covers, blind bags here. I think they're going for like $4 or $5 a pop. Like I said, I got 3 of them here. So I'm going to be definitely showcasing that on my haul on which covers I got. Very excited though that any type of Invincible character is coming back to the comic books, and it's written by Robert Kirkman, so that makes it even better. Coming in at number 3, we have the final issue of Space Ghost. This is issue 12, but never fear, Space Ghost is coming back for a volume 2 with the same creative team. I think Dynamite Comics and Nick Barrucci said the fans are talking. They want Space Ghost to continue. So I think this was originally supposed to be 12 issues and done, but since the sales have been so good, we're bringing back that team, and I'm excited, man. This series has been absolutely awesome. Pepos has been great with the book, and I was never the hugest Space Ghost fan when it came to the cartoons, but when it comes to this book, it's a whole different story. If you get a full trade that comes out of this, if there's not a trade already for it, I would say pick it up. You're definitely going to want to read this. You don't even have to be a Space Ghost fan to really appreciate the book. This is $5. Coming in at number 2, we have Guyger. This is issue 14. Guyger's been on my list each and every week. It always delivers. It always has an emotional impact. The characters have grown since issue 1. The supporting cast has grown since issue 1. And the plot continues to thicken and grow as time goes along as well. And it looks like maybe in this issue, we could actually get the glowing man and the glowing woman maybe battle against each other. We wind up getting to see the army in this thing. And I think Ashley Arden is not what she says she is. She wants things for her own selfish reasons, right? It's a really good book, man. I cannot say enough about this comic book. I think you should pick it up. It's 32 pages for the price of $4. All right, guys. So remember, after number 1, we are not done, as I am going to showcase some noteworthy comic books, because these top 10 books or 12 books are my most anticipated, and I'm just showcasing you some of the other books that are getting ready to come out that you might want to put on your pull list. And my number 1 most anticipated comic, guys, it's always this. It's Transformers. This is issue 20. Listen, we got Megatron back on in the book now, and is he going to take control of the Decepticons once again? I would think that he should, right? I am so excited about this. What's to come from with Megatron also? There's so many different plot points going on, and I feel like Daniel Warren Johnson is starting now to run out of time to finish his story. And when do we get an announcement of a new writer on this series? I am so curious, but I have a feeling when Daniel Warren Johnson leaves, I don't think we're going to get an announcement right away. I think this book is probably going to take a hiatus, and it might take some time before we get a new volume out. I could be wrong, but I want to know in the comments below, who would you want to take over the reins of Transformers? This is 32 pages, $4. Here we go. Noteworthy comic books. Kicking it off with Marvel. If you're a fan of the Ultimate storyline, we got Ultimate X-Men. This is issue 15. Next, we have the continuation of Uncanny X-Men. This is issue 14. Still dealing with those freaking outlier kids and this world that they came from. Then we have Ultimate Black Panther, issue 16, which has kind of always been a slow burn book. Then we have, which I think could be a fun book, Spider-Verse vs. Venomverse, issue 1. There was just a lot other stronger books. There's no way this could have made my list. This is a book that you guys might have forgotten about, so I want to let you know it's out there. Gwenpool issue 1 is coming out. We'll see what that bad boy has to offer. Then we have Miles Morales Spider-Man issue 33. This is the one where Miles is teaming up with Thor. I really don't have an interest in that story arc. Then we move on to DC Comics. We have Action Comics issue 1086. Haven't read the book in a while. Then we have the continuation of Batman and Robin. This is issue 21. Next, we have Batman Dark Patterns issue 6, where I'll have to pick up a trade and try to read it one day. And then we have the continuation of Aquaman issue 5, which has been solid, but just, he's not my favorite character, so he wasn't on my top 10 most anticipated this week. Then we have Batman 89. This is Echoes issue 6. Now we move on to those indie comics. We have World Tree issue 14, followed by the continuation of Spawn issue 364. Things are amping up there. Solid book here, Phantom Road issue 12, written by Jeff Lemire. Then we have Witchblade issue 11. And in case you missed it on Free Comic Book Day, we have Energon Universe 2025 special. So you can actually pick this up, but it's not the Free Comic Book Day version, right? It doesn't say that on there. And then we have Jeremy Adams Flash Gordon. This is issue 7, I think it is. And that's it, guys. There you have it. There are the top 10 most anticipated and noteworthy comics for May 14, 2025. I want to know in the comments below what you guys are most excited about. And as always, if you love the content, there's more content right here for you to check out. And of course, guys, support those local comic shops. Keep buying, keep collecting, but always read your comics so we can have great comic conversation. And I'll see you tomorrow on the latest FOC video. Guys, have a great Friday.